Welcome to Bass and Bonsai. That's how we do it.
Hey, welcome to Bass and Bonsai.
Let's do it. And it begins. All right, welcome back to part whatever this is, 4, 5, 6. Now we've got a mess again. All this, we brought all the foliage back in a huge mess. We're gonna have to clean it out again and see which branches we want to go with. And once again, you just have to kind of come in. You know, this is all styling choice from here. You kind of just figure out which ones, if they're on the going straight up, like see this guy right here. If they're going straight up, straight down, or right in the middle of a bend, it's probably a good idea just to go ahead and get them out of the way, because your trunk is pretty much close to set where it's going to be. We know we like this branch right here. This is a cool branch. You can, if you don't have to right now at this point, but if you want to, if it's just so much in your way, you can go ahead and thin them down also. Thin some of the foliage down on the branches you know you're going to keep if they're a real big branch. And we've got a bunch right over here. I'm not sure which one I'm going to keep, but I am going to thin them all down. I don't need them that big at all. And like I said, this guy here, I can't decide on which one. I don't really like that little guy, but we don't. I guess it kind of evens out if I left a little one here and a little one there. I like this one right here, but see how it's growing straight up? That kind of takes away from. Let me see what I got going here. I almost have, yeah. That one kind of, I was wanting to twist it more, but I won't be able to since that part there's gone. There's not a lot holding that in. So it kind of gave me an idea that, you know, if I just killed pretty much that off from there up anyway, turn that into deadwood, and let this little guy become the continuation of the trunk from here. He goes way over here. He's kind of already in a cool spot. Okay, I made a decision here. Now, all along I was thinking this one would be on top, this would be the dominant one, and this would be the lower, kind of like it's losing the battle. But now I've changed my mind. That kind of brought on part of it, but also just once I realized where this was setting it up here, and then the way these come together, I've decided I'm going to kill this part off, and then I'm going to have to create some more deadwood here, and I'm going to wire up. I'll probably go ahead and wire up all of the deadwood and the apexes. This top part will be killed off, but I'm going to leave them to almost mirror each other and have this one kind of on top of it, showing that this one is coming back over. This part has died off. Say, we are going to wire up almost everything except for the fine branches. We're going to, and I think I'm going to leave the inner deadwood, but I'm going to wire up this piece of deadwood, this piece of deadwood. I'll show you how to bend it. It's the same pretty much as live wood. While it's technically alive, it hasn't died yet. I just kind of killed it off, but it's still pretty flexible. An old chunk of dead wood will not move like that, so you don't want to try to wire up old dead wood and move it. But once you've just killed a branch off that's still alive and you're turning into dead wood, you can wire it, get it into a shape where you want it, and we're pretty much just going to bring it over here. But before I do that, I need to go ahead and wire up our new apex and probably this little branch to get it out of the way, get them where I want them, because this is going to come back and around. This I'm going to try to twist and have it kind of mirror this, and it's going to end up like that above the tree. And this is probably going to be the front. It was the back, but it's a possibility I may still have this the front once we get this stuff where we want it, but more than likely this will now be the back. That happens sometimes. It happens to me, I think, more often than not. But anyway, so buckle up and hang on. I'll probably speed all this process up and let's get it wired up. Now it's time to get some bending done. We're going to get some stuff shaped. We don't have foliage falling off, don't worry about that. Try to just, this guy, I'm not sure exactly where I want him. I just know I want him down and out of the way. For now, this apex is going to need to take on a few bends, and I'm going to leave all of this growth to grow out further. You guys can probably already tell we've taken a lot off of this tree. And I'll probably thin these down just a little. I did leave that one and that one. At some point they may be gone, but for now we're going to leave them. And the plan was to just get this guy bent up. And then this one, I'm going to try to bend in such a way that I can mirror their movement, but he needs to make a twist all the way around. All the way around, and then back. Like so. sure. I'll get him where I want him. And then we'll bring this guy kind of even with him. Starting to come together. I hope you guys can kind of see what I'm seeing. That's why I left this. I'm gonna have a little branching back here. This was originally my front. I started with the tree, but as I'm now, this seems like the natural front. Now those pieces I think I'm gonna leave. So now comes the fine tuning also. I'm just gonna see this piece of deadwood I may end up just taking off, but it's so low. I was gonna try to leave it in for now if I can. Yeah, because I think it'll set right there. And it's so thin, at some point it may break off. I kind of like how this one just goes in like it's jagging in. You know, that's part of why this one had to grow out and back around, because this one was growing, and you know, it's just a back and forth fight between these two trunks that have grown. They started out with the same trunk, and then ever since then it's been like a battle. I think we've almost got it. Welcome to the final part of this video. I'm gonna get this tree done. I will show you real quick. I'm struggling with where I like the front. Like, I kind of like it right here. The problem is, look what happens with the trunk. If you can make that out. Right there, we have, it just has a wider stance. You can see more movement, and it looks cooler. Now, I'd need to wire these branches out of the way and all kinds of other stuff. For now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to thin out what's there. I'm going to take out some of the bottom lower parts. I'll probably thin out, there's 3 branches right here. I'm not sure which one exactly I want to keep. I'll probably thin them down, leave everything that's there on the tree, because you can tell I took off a lot of foliage on what this tree originally was. I don't want to take off too much more. Like, I don't want to start just picking off branches. Plus, much bending and stuff as I've done, some of these branches could die off. I could have tweaked one here or there that I don't know about. So I just want to leave it alone till next season. We'll take the, when it's time to take the wire off, I'll probably take the wire off and then do another kind of restyling, maybe even repot it. This will be the, by then it'll be the 2nd season in this pot, and I may go ahead and change the angle around a little bit. So I'll just kind of come in here. This is kind of just the final touches on what I do have and what I am leaving. And this is simply just for, I don't need to do it. I'm just doing it to kind of have the tree look a little better, since I'm going to be staring at it and the other ones in here for another season. So I might as well have it, you know, be somewhat appealing to the eye. I'm probably going to take that branch out at some point. I've got one right here. I don't really need that one. I've got another one here. I probably drop down a little bit. I'm going to kind of leave that to go with the apex for now. This one right here, I could actually move this one now and put it behind this piece of deadwood. Nah, I just leave it right there. But we're going to let all these little guys grow out, and hopefully they make it. On that side, this side don't really need a lot cut down. Tweaking down just, whoa, more. May not even need that branch at some point, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave it for now also. We'll go ahead, let's get the apex taken care of. It's got all these lower ones are gonna be gone. All these bottom ones. Now I may want to leave this one here and let it, because I have some down here that are growing out. I could bring one over there, and I can always bring that apex in a little tighter to the tree. There's a branch right there, so no, I don't think I even need that guy. Still have a few pieces of real juvenile stuff on there. I'm not sure if, I think this one will be the one I'll leave, but they're all okay for now right there. Sometimes after you trim off something, you decide you want to make another bend. Kind of like that. I think I like it like that for now. It's, like I said, it's got a long way to go. Initial styling, let it grow out a season, tweak it some more. You can tell we've it's pretty much what I wanted. I wanted, you know, two trunks that look like they're battling, a twin dragon battle going on here. I don't know if each side looks like a dragon, but hey, use your imagination. Let me see. I don't even know where that branch is coming from. It's like a little, I didn't even know that branch is there. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think I need it. There's a whole nother branch. Where does it even go to? I'll cut it off. There. And it's around my wire there. Okay, I think I lied to you. I think I am going to take that branch. That branch just sticks right out. I don't need it. I'm going to leave that little guy right there. Like that. And I think I'm going to call that good. Like I said, this would be wired in a little bit of a spot, but I'll let it all grow out. I call that good. I hope you like it. It kind of has a even flow going to it. I do have the wire, the guy wire hidden in there. You can see where I've got him. I helped pull it together because that wasn't enough wire. I did draw the apex in a little bit more without filming that part, but that's going to change. This top part is going to change. This is kind of the way I want it. This I'm going to eventually have maneuvered around a little bit. I like this. I was going to wire that up, but I like how it's like pushed that out. See, it just kind of gives it, like, you know, it helps tell the story that was for a long time was like winning, and then for whatever reason this came over it and, you know, blocked out the light, killed it off, and started coming back, and then, you know, ended up killing off this one. So I will want this one a little higher than this deadwood eventually. But anyway, let's take a quick spin. And it will probably be planted tilted just a little bit and a little bit this way in a pot when all is said and done. Alright guys, hope you liked that video. Hope you liked this tree. If you did, hit the like button. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And whatever you do, help share this channel. Let's take a view at it. A bird's eye view. Cool tree. Spinning around on the top. Anyway, get out there and go bass bonsai, and thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned, a lot more styling and bass fishing videos headed your way. Is it just me, or is that bigger?